I used to think I was just terrible at saving money. Every time payday came around, I'd get this rush of relief, like finally I can breathe. But by the next week, my account balance always looked wrong, way lower than it should have been. At first, I blamed myself. Maybe I'd swiped my card too much. Maybe bills had piled up. But then things stopped adding up. My HR manager casually mentioned my last paycheck had been picked up instead of direct deposited. That didn't make sense. I never pick up checks. I stared at her, confused, while she shrugged like it was nothing. At home, my sister acted normal, too normal. We lived together to save money, splitting rent, groceries, everything. I trusted her. We weren't rich, but we had each other. She was the one I leaned on, the one who'd always preached about sticking together against the world. So why did my account feel emptier each month? Why did my fridge look bare when I knew I'd just been paid? And why, suddenly, was my sister walking around in brand name clothes I knew neither of us could afford? That was the first time it hit me. Maybe the problem wasn't me. At first, I tried to brush it off. Maybe HR just made a mistake. Maybe I was miscalculating. But then little things started piling up, things I couldn't ignore. I came home one night and saw a shopping bag from Sephora sitting on the kitchen table. Not the little bag either, the big one. My sister claimed she got it on sale. But I checked the receipt she left crumpled on the counter, $312. I couldn't even afford a $5 latte without checking my balance twice, and here she was dropping hundreds like pocket change. Another time, I found an ATM slip on the floor by her purse. The withdrawal matched the exact amount of my paycheck. My chest tightened as I stared at the paper, the bank's logo at the top like a slap in the face. When I confronted her casually, she waved it off. You're overthinking. Maybe HR messed up. She smiled too wide, too fast. That's when I stopped doubting myself. She wasn't just living better. She was living off me. I finally decided I needed proof. I asked HR to hold my next paycheck for pickup instead of depositing it. My heart was pounding when I walked into the bank that Friday. And guess who was already at the counter, check in hand? My sister. She froze when she saw me. The teller glanced between us, confused. I stepped up beside her and said, loud enough for everyone to hear. Funny, I thought that was my paycheck. Her face went pale. She stammered something about a mix-up, but I'd already pulled out my ID and told the teller to verify the name. The teller looked at me, then at her, and quietly slid the check back to me. That's when I saw it. Her purse gaping open, stuffed with designer receipts, Sephora bags, and a plane ticket to Miami. My stomach twisted. She hadn't just taken my money. She built an entire secret life with it. I whispered, shaking with rage. You've been living off me. All those nights I skipped meals, all those bills I couldn't pay, it was you. And she had the audacity to snap back. You don't understand. I needed it more than you. You'll be fine. In that moment, something in me snapped. After the bank incident, there was no pretending anymore. I told my parents everything, showed them the receipts, even the plane ticket. The room went dead silent. My mom cried. My dad just shook his head like he didn't recognize his own daughter. My sister screamed that I'd ruined her life, but honestly, she ruined mine first. Friends stopped trusting her. She had to sell off half her stuff just to pay back what she stole. And even then, the damage was done. I moved out a month later. I couldn't live under the same roof with someone who saw me as nothing but a paycheck. For a while, the betrayal stung worse than the money ever did. This was my sister, the person I thought would always have my back. But now, I've learned. Boundaries matter, even with family. Especially with family. She stole my money, my trust, and my peace of mind. But she didn't get to keep any of it. Because the truth, it all came crashing down on her. And me. I'm finally free.